increase. I finally am over 1,000 watched hours, and y'all, we need 4,000. So when y'all watch my videos, please watch them all the way to the end. Like, you ain't gonna run my nerve ragged, especially if you ain't paying no bills in my house. If you ain't paying a light bill or mortgage, you ain't even paying the lawn man or the water bill. There's been a couple times where I'm like, girl, you in your emotions ain't you posting. Y'all, I am so excited. To some, it might be small growth, but Lord, I know the work behind this thing. If y'all want to see what my journey was like from 100 to 500 subscribers in 6 months, keep watching. So it wasn't easy, y'all. Now, I will say, I was surprised that I got to 100 subs in a week. And definitely check out this video because I did a video all about it. And I was so, and still am, so new to YouTube. So new to content creating. Like, but let's not even look at the things I did to get from 0 to 100. And let's look at the things I did to get from 100 to 500. And to be honest with y'all, I'm late with recording this video. So guess what? Yeah, your girl over 600. I couldn't be more excited because honestly, my whole vision behind doing this channel was just so that folks could stop calling me, texting me, emailing me all these questions about their career, their office, their staff, their organization. And I wanted to be able to be like,
here you go, here's a link to all your answers.
Because I was just on the phone all the time from one person to the other. And I really appreciate that they value my opinion, but it was still like,
gosh, and all of that time I could have done X, Y, and Z.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna come up with a fix to this. I'm gonna do a YouTube channel. Like, everybody got a YouTube channel. My nephews got a new YouTube channel. Like, multiple nephews. And so I thought, if they can have a YouTube channel, surely I can, right? Like, I know I see that people have it in different ways. They utilize it in different ways. But this is my story to why I did mine. So I wanted to just help folks around me. Not even imagining that in 6 months, from December 28th, when I posted my first video, all the way until today's date, and today is July 14th.
So I really should have done this a couple weeks ago.
It was like, man, you know, this is still good movement in just a short period of time. So surely I should tell folks about this. I know so many folks who are like, oh, I've been thinking about doing a YouTube channel. I want to do a YouTube channel.
You know, it'd really be good if I could do a YouTube channel.
I can't think about what to
post. I don't know what I should talk about.
Listen, if you get out your own head and just start posting, it will be so clear. Like, I have joined great groups, like, or not multiple groups, I'll say, but I've joined the eBrand Club. You guys know that I have a video all about the eBrand Club. In addition to the eBrand Club, I watch channels like Think Media. I also watch Catherine Manning. I also watch Annie Dubé. I also watch Kalichi. I mean, like, it's just so many different channels out there that gives you different vibes on how to do your YouTube channel. In addition, I watch At Home with Nikki. I watch like Organizing Designs with Denise. I also watch Jenny with her calendar organizing. Like, there's just so many, and that kept giving me the push to not only keep going because everybody's channel was pretty new. Out of that whole group, majority of them were new channels. There were only like 2 or 3 that I named that were existing channels, and I was like, they're still doing really well in a short period of time, like just 2 or 3 years. So just imagine if I started beginning of 2020. Let's be clear, my first thing is to do what? Be consistent. I see people decide, okay, I'm gonna post this week and then wait 2 months and then they post again, and like, don't ask me for help, because if you can't consistently post and you ain't serious about this, it'd be so many times that I just don't want to post. Like, I'll have my content already and everything, is just, I just don't have the energy, or I'm just tired from a long day, or I know that when I'm done with the recording, I'm still gonna have to edit. Like, it's just a lot. But being consistent helped me get here. Another thing is what I already told y'all about. I learned the basics. I took the basics from any and every place that was offering it. Or not the channel that I watched, it's Naya. But it's like, I watched so many channels that had nothing to do with my niche, whatever, and like learned a ton. You're gonna have to do your research, y'all. If you really want your stuff to hit off, do your research. And I will tell you one thing my mama always like to say is, once you start something, boy, you gonna finish it. And that's a blessing and a curse, because there's sometimes that I want to stop in the middle of something, but there's just something in me that says, nah, you gonna see this through. And so I committed to this channel. I got so excited with the fact that I was already past 100 in a week, I totally forget to do my custom URL. Initially, when I set up my YouTube channel,
I was like, damn, you need a whole 100 subs just to get a custom URL?
That seemed so far to me. Didn't know that in a week I could do it. So I didn't do do that until I got to 500 subs. So I will definitely put my new custom URL here, but it's just different because it doesn't have all those different letters and symbols. It has my actual name at the end, or my channel's name. Hey HR. So in addition to learning from other channels, I continuously learned how to make the quality of my videos better as well. That worked out really good because I kind of changed equipment, added on equipment, not a ton. I did it over time. I honestly wish I had done it over more time. It wasn't something I just sat online and just bought them all in one order. And I did a lot of research behind it. So Kalishi's channel, Think Media's channel, Erin on Demand, their channel goes into great detail on the type of equipment, the lens, the lighting, everything. And so I ended up just kind of researching what they each were showing and the demos that they were showing, and then I found what worked for me. It will work for my budget because I was not about to spend like a whole bunch of money. Now, one of the game changers for me was getting into a lot of like Facebook groups. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could do it on other groups as well, but my focus was Facebook. So there are quite a few Facebook groups that pertain to things that I post on my channel, and y'all, I went in there, and when somebody posts, oh, I'm so happy I just got certified, then I'd be like, congratulations, girl. And a whole other group that's all about studying, and then they would be like, oh, I'm having such a hard time with this or that, or can you tell me about your experience? I just send them the link, and my subscribers continuously increase, and that was awesome. Because not only does that person see it, but when they have like 300-500 different comments, those people see it too, and everybody coming behind would get alerts. So everybody that was before, they would get alerts. And so that was awesome. I already told you guys 1,000 times about the HRPOC group. So though I can't go into that group and just promote my channel, whenever it was something that pertained to HR professionals, I would post it there as well. I also post all my videos on the front of my Facebook page, like on my feed. I also posted it in my LinkedIn. I would send out a gang of text messages to like all of my friends and family that I can think of. I will also try to post it to my Instagram, but I keep forgetting there. So if I didn't post it there, I just did all of the other things. So every time I posted a video, I would spend about 30 minutes just totally promoting it. Now, in addition to promoting my video, what I also did was went and look at videos that were similar to mine. And if it was somebody that had a ton of followers, they had a ton of comments, and they did not comment to all 1,000 of their comments, well, wherever they stopped commenting, I would go in to all of the questions or the comments where they didn't respond, like the person that posted the video, they didn't respond, and maybe they posted this video a month ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. So what I do is go to that comment and answer the question for that person, and then put a link back to my channel. That helped my channel tremendously. It's exhausting, it's annoying, it takes a long time. I took breaks in between, like, because it wasn't something I could do just like non-stop. It was exhausting. I found little tweaks to make it a little bit quicker, but it was still tiring. But I would go there, click, copy, paste, copy, paste. That helped my subscribers a lot too. And another thing is, as my channel continued to grow, I kept looking at the analytics that YouTube provides. So I wanted to see, like, did my click-through rate increase? Did my average view duration increase? Did my impressions increase? Were they finding me from search words? Were they finding me from the YouTube mentioning it to them when they're scrolling through? Like, how did they find me? And then I would go and look at that video, and I could see where the continuous moments were, where the peaks were, and wherever the the valleys were. Whenever I saw a peak moment, I knew, okay, they wanted to know specifically about this. So on my video that's all about how I passed the SHRM exam, again, I'll link it here, there was a peak where I was talking about how I got the scholarship. So my mind really immediately went into, okay, so I should go ahead and tell them multiple ways to get their certifications paid for. And so I did a video on that. That went well. I also saw in that video where people were like listening to me explain how I studied. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a study video. Now those are like my top 2 videos, but it's amazing to see in 6 months, like I got 2,000 and 3,000 views on like one video. Like that just blows me. I will tell you that one of the things I learned was that I needed to be consistent with also my thumbnail. I needed my titles to be shorter. I needed them to be on the left-hand side because the timestamp was gonna hide there. I needed to be more dramatic in my looks, and I needed my pictures to pop. And I also needed like really quick titles on those thumbnails, and I needed the first line of my description to be something catchy. I've tweaked my stuff over time. So if you guys go back and look at my beginning videos, my colors on my thumbnails all over the place. Like my pictures are all over. But if you look now, they primarily all have have a great background. Now I'm gonna work on that. I'm not really artistic, definitely not in the digital space. So I'm still working on that. I just haven't gotten there yet. But I will tell you that I have seen my click-through rate, particularly from my impressions, increase so much since just making it a little bit more clean. Another thing that I did was I added a playlist on my channel so that no one has to go and search through all my videos to see whatever. And what I realized was like, you know what? You had a whole bunch of videos all about your foot vlog, and that really tied into your FMLA leave, medical leave, workers' comp leave. Okay, so you should do one all about medical leave, a playlist all about that. I also did one all about my most popular videos because of course people want to see like which ones are other people watching on your channel. I also did a playlist that was all about HR certification. So many people wanted to see that too. And then I did one all about human resources for HR professionals. And so I did those that included like my background screening videos, that also included about getting employees in the workplace after COVID. And I'll continue to add to each of these playlists. And honestly, I've been so focused on human resources that I kind of haven't really done all of my organization videos. That is going to bloom as well. And like, I'm just so excited that I thought, or I think Erin told me on one of her videos, so like do playlists. People will sit there and just watch the whole playlist. My watch time has increased. I finally am over 1,000 watched hours, and y'all, we need 4,000. So when y'all watch my videos, please watch them all the way to the end. And of course, I'm at over 600 different subs. So that's another good thing because I only need 1,000. But I will tell you guys, I'm so excited about this growth, but I'm so thankful about all of you who either found me or really like looking at my information, telling other folks about it. Y'all, I mean, even the folks who like repeatedly come on my lives. So I was nervous as death to do lives, and like honestly, I didn't start doing lives until after I got to 500, I believe. I get tons of subscribers after that. Not tons, but I get more subscribers after I go live. And it's also great to see that people truly have questions. It helps me critique my content for what to post later. In addition to that, it lets me know that you guys are paying attention. Like, there is a need for what I'm pushing out beyond just the people that I thought I'm pushing it out for. And so I just thank y'all so much. You know, everything looks amazing for some people, but I will tell you that in my story, and definitely, I mean, I'm on this whole vulnerable trip, so if you really want to know, like, in the moment what's going on, you probably want to follow my IG stories, because there's been a couple times where I'm like, girl, you in your emotions, ain't you posting? I wanted to say that just to say that there's some people you thought will always be your cheerleader. There's some people you thought will always have your back. There's some people you thought would never, ever look at anything else being more important than you. You've given them that love for years. You try in every way to critique it to what works best for them. But when you're succeeding, they're nowhere to be found. And to be honest with you, they pick up the biggest hammer they can find and hit you in the back. And at times, that's how it's been for me. And to be honest with you, there's still some people in my life that I'm like, what the hell? Like, I love you. Why are you not here supporting me? That didn't stop my success on my channel. That hasn't stopped my growth. So for those of you who are watching this because you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? I don't know anybody. There's a shitload of people that don't know us. And there's a shitload of people that find your content important. Keep posting. Keep recording. Keep going. And don't let these people you thought should be your supporters, like, stop at all. And I just want to throw that out there because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm a girl. I don't be letting shit get to me. Like, you ain't gonna run my nerve ragged, especially if you ain't paying no bills in my house. If you ain't paying a light bill or mortgage, you ain't even paying the lawn man or the water bill, you ain't about to run my nerve bad. It breaks my heart. Yeah, I get a little sad about it. But at the end of the day, if I love me and God love me, I'm good. I'm good. I hate to sound that way, but I'm good. For all 600 or whatever y'all that thought it was not robbery to go ahead and hit like, hit comment, and subscribe to my channel, I thank you. Like, seriously, I thank you. That has given me the drive to keep going. Anyhow, y'all, I got tons of videos that's coming up, so just keep on watching. If y'all sitting here like, you been live, Tamika? You might want to hit your alerts if you really want to know about the next live. And if you're like,
so what are you doing on these lives?
I'm answering real questions about people and their career or their career journey. Personalized questions.
Think you doing that for free? Like, are you charging anything?
I'm doing it for free, so you might want to jump on Thursdays at 7. It's only going to be temporary. And if you want to know when I'm going to do it, you might want to hit the bell so that you can get alerts.
So Tamika, what's going to happen when you stop doing it for free?
I'm going to start charging y'all. So you might want to jump on my live. All right. I'm just saying. I'm a Gemini, y'all. What do you expect? Thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Thank you so much for being a part of the SHRM community.